I've once again cleared out my base and steal a Brainrot. And I'm restarting from this $1 new beanie pizzanini. And we're gonna be trading this $1 Brainrot all the way up to the new dragon secret, which is why we're using the Steal a Brainrot community Discord server where you can ask for basically anything. And right here, I'm asking for a new beanie pizzanini for anything above value. Now that I've sent my message, we just wait for potential trades. And while we're waiting for trades, one of the rules are I cannot use anything from this conveyor belt, so I cannot collect this Coco Elefanto. Goodbye, Brainrot God. I think we have our first trade. This person says they have a Talpi de Ferro that makes $9 a second, which is a few dollars above my new beanie pizzanini. All right, we've joined, and oh my gosh, this person has overpowered stuff. And it looks like he's willing to trade a Talpi de Ferro. Okay, how do I open the base? Okay, we're going up here. We're gonna take a Talpi de Ferro. If he has other Brainrot gods here, I could definitely steal from him, but that is against the rules. I can only get my Brainrots from trading. And there we go, he's taking my Nubini Pizzanini. The trade has been made. We now have our first Brainrot, the Talpi de Ferro, which makes $9 a second. But that is buns. We need to get this higher up because we are nowhere near the dragon secret. All right, we have our next trade right here. You can barely see this screenshot, but I think he wants to trade this Bombini Guzzini, which is a mythic Brainrot, which is definitely a level up from our common Brainrot. All right, looks like they just joined our lobby, and now they got the Bombini Guzzini all the way up there. All right, take my Brainrot. I gotta make sure this is a fair trade because some of these people are definitely fans of me. I can't help that at all. As long as it's a relatively fair trade, I think that's fair. And since this is a mythic to common, and since these are beginner Brainrots, I think that's okay. Okay, boom. We now have a mythic Bombini Guzzini, which makes $5,000 a second. This is definitely gonna be better. I'm hoping I could level up to Brainrot God and then secrets. Because once I get to the secret territory, we're a lot closer to that dragon. We already made $400,000 from our Bombini Guzzini, but we can't even use any of that money. And we've got to move on to the next trade, but that brings me to my next concern. At any point in this challenge, if I get scammed or lose a Brainrot, I have to completely restart, which is one of the biggest risks of trading on the server. So be careful if you do that. All right, this next person has a mystery Lucky Block mythic that I could get. I could literally get anything from that, but I think that's better than my Bombini Guzzini, so you know what, I'm doing it. I just sent to my Roblox server, so we should be joining soon. Alrighty, he's right over here, and oh my gosh, he has 2 Lavacas? What the heck? Alright, well, I gotta wait for their base to unlock. They have the Lucky Block mythic right there. And, oh my gosh, they look like they got some overpowered stuff. Alright, I'm taking the Lucky Block. Thank you. Make sure to take my Bombini Guzzini. Alright, during these early stages, I'm not too worried about scamming, but later on, it's gonna be very risky. And I definitely don't want to lose any of this. Alright, we got the Lucky Block, and they gotta take my Bombini Guzzini. And boom, they're taking my Bombini. So now, I think I might as well just open this, see what I get. Come on, please be good. Please! Come on! And I got... Ooh! A Spiornero Guluburo. It's mythic and it makes 3.5 thousand a second. Okay, that's definitely better than my Bombini. Alright, looks like I got the next trade. A Tronostruzo Turbo 3000, which is a Brainrot God that makes 600,000 a second. Sent them the link, and we are honestly speedrunning through all these trades. I gotta be worried though, because if I get scammed now, I'm gonna have to restart. And I need to get that dragon secret at the end. It might take a lot of trades for me to get to that. But we are slowly building our way up the index until we eventually reach that dragon. The next person has joined up, and they actually have $13 trillion. So they're pretty rich. A triple layered base, and oh my gosh, they got some overpowered stuff. Okay, this person says hello. Hello. All right, I gotta wait for their base to unlock, and hopefully I don't get scammed. But they have this Tronostruzo Turbo 3000, which actually has a mutation on it and makes 600,000 a second. He has a Legrande, a Diamond Legrande in the fuse machine right now. I feel kind of bad for his Legrande. That fuse machine is definitely scamming worth. Alright, well, honestly, I don't know if I just scammed that dude or, I don't know what's going on, but he said he didn't want the Tronostruzo anymore, so I guess this is now ours. That is a crazy upgrade. We just went from making $3,000 a second to $600,000 a second. I feel kind of bad, but you know what? We got it, and we now have 25 mil. We're not making like millions of dollars a second. So thank you. And I definitely don't want to get scammed at this point. I'm leaving this server. Another rule I placed this time around is I can't trade with one person 2 times. That way, someone can't just make me go all the way up to a dragon. So unfortunately, I can't trade with this guy who has the Diamond Legrande that's currently in the fuse machine. All right, we have our next trade here, and this guy says that he has a Rainbow Odin Din Dun Dun he could give me. He wants my 600k Tronostruzo, so I hope this is worth it. Okay, let's see. Hello, sir. All right, well, let's see what kind of Brainrots he has. Oh my gosh, he has a Lavaka that makes $1.5 million a second. I cannot take that. I have to be fair. Okay, Rainbow Odin Din Dun Dun. Let's go. All right, the trade is being made, and look at this Rainbow Odin Din Dun Dun. This thing makes $750,000 a second, which is about $150,000 $1,000 better than this other Brainrot. So this is perfect. Now I'm making more money, and this is definitely valuable because it has the rainbow trait. It's more rare than other Brainrots. So now that we have this to work with, we could definitely level up to hopefully a secret. This person say that they're a big fan and they want to be in a video. They have 4 Mateos. That is insane. But I don't need any of that because they're not better than my rainbow Odin and Dun Dun. It looks like this person has a tiger frutoni, and it has a taco and another mutation. It makes $780,000 a second, which is definitely better than my Odin and Dun Dun, but just by a little bit. I'm gonna do the trade. All right, we got the next person who just joined. So hopefully I don't get lower than this Odin and Dun Dun. Let's see what he's got. We wanted to trade the Tiger Frutoni, which is the lava one. All right, looks like he actually has it. He said, be right back. Oh, nah. If I was a scammer, I could just steal his Brainrot and run, but I'm not doing that. He does have a diamond Lavaka I could want, but I can't take that one. All right, he's going for my base, and oh my gosh, why is he walking like that? All right, next we're gonna take his Tiger.
Tigro ligre fruton.
All right, and look at this. This thing looks insane because of all the mutations on it. Honestly, this is pretty cool. That Odin Dun Dun had no mutations, so we think this one might be better. Okay, and boom. We now have this. That is a 30K increase in money. An increase is an increase even if it's just a little bit. I say that's a W trade. It looks like this person has a $1 million second Lavaka, and it's a secret, which is definitely better than my Brainrot got right now, so you know what? I might take that offer. He said, yeah, that'll be fine. So, it looks like we got a trade commencing for us. All right, they joined up, and it looks like, okay, they have what we want. We're gonna take the Lavaka. Where's the Lavaka? Oh gosh. Yo, why is the Lavaka in the machine? Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know how it got in the machine. All right, this is the Lavaka he wants to trade. Same time.
La vacca Saturno Saturnita.
All right, we have our Lavaka here, and oh my gosh, this thing is insane. You're trading that. This is just a regular vodka, but it's fine. It makes $1 million a second. That is definitely better than that one. We're leveling up. All right, we now have a Lavaka, which we have entered secret territory. But if you think about it, this Lavaka is actually not that good because it only has $1 million a second. The lowest dragon goes to like $100 million a second. They can even go up to $1 billion a second. But compared to $1 million, that is not good. We definitely need to level up. This Lavaka does make a lot of money though. With my 3 times cash multiplier, it's doing $300 million. Oh my gosh. Should I just toss in the fuse machine real quick? Nah, I'm just joking. I'm not doing that. That would be bad. Bro, this guy said he had a $2.4 million a second Lost Charlatos, and I sent him my Lavaka, but he wanted my Odin Dun Dun. I fumbled. I could have had a $2.4 million a second Brainrot. This person has a Spiderini in here. It's in the machine, so we can't actually see how much it makes, but they say it makes $1.9 million a second. I joined this guy's base. I'm a little bit terrified. I'm kind of scared. Is he gonna scam me? I can't see him. I don't know where he went. Oh gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. I just got scammed. Wow. That easily, huh? No! I have to restart. And I got blocked on Discord. This is why you don't trust people. This is why. Now I'm gonna have to restart. I'm in genuine disbelief. I cannot believe I just got scammed. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? This is so blunt.
3 hours later.
Alright, it's been a little bit, but I trade up to a Los Charlalitos with $500,000 a second. A little bit of a setback from my Lavaka, which made $1 million a second, but that is why you have to be careful. You could actually get scammed, and I knew it was gonna happen. You could just feel when someone is a scammer. Do not join other people's private servers. Alright, time to send our Discord message, and we wait again. We are going to recover from getting scammed. It took me a long way to get back up here, but not too long, and we still have a secret, so that's perfect. We are going to make our way up to the dragon. Alright, this person says they have a chimpanzee Spiderini they want to give me for my Los Tralalitos, so let's hope it's a good trade. And if I run into another scammer, I'm crashing out. Okay, we got this guy over here. He joined my private server, which is good. Alright. Hello. Can you take it out of machine? Okay, I think this guy is trying to scam me. I'm going to leave. I'm sorry, I just got scammer vibes from that guy, so I'm going to try and get a new trade. I am terrified of scammers now. Okay, this person wants to trade a Gripus. And if you look at their base, they have a diamond base, so I can hopefully trust them. Alright, I just sent them my private code, so hopefully they should be joining soon. Alright, he's joined, and oh my gosh, he has a diamond base. Okay, well, it looks like he's overpowered, and I think I trust this this guy. So, let me take his Gripus.
Graipus medusi.
And he's gonna take my Trialitos. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't think I got scammed here. Well, we just got a Gripus Medusi that makes $1 million a second. We are back to a $1 million a second gang. Thank you, Zag. You are so clutch. We have leveled up, and we are back on track to get that dragon. Okay, this person says they got a Piccione Machina for $1.8 million a second. I invited them to my private server. We gotta get rid of this Gripus Medusi and level up. We need to start leveling up to these better secrets and getting higher money per second. We are hard stuck at $1 million a second right now. All right, he joined up right here. I'm kind of worried, though, because he has nothing in his base. Oh, gosh. Okay, he has nothing. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. He had nothing. I was worried. Okay, I think that might be another scammer. All right, my Gripus Medusi is safe. Okay, this person wants to trade a Diamond Los Charlitos and a Los Vacos Cuitas Saturnitas. They both are $750,000 a second, which is lower than my Gripus, but I think I'm gonna do it. It's 2 Brainrots versus 1, so this could be better. All right, I just sent them the private server. Hopefully they join and don't scamaz me. Okay. And oh my gosh, they have a Black Terra in the machine right now. Okay, well, they're trading this Los Charlitos. We'll trade the Los Charlitos first. Next up, this Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. All right, finally. And you gotta make sure that, you do not get scammed like me earlier. But we now have 2 new Brainrots, and they're both secrets, which is perfect. All right, I got a trade that could be good. A Mateo Brainrot God, and a Lava Chimpanzini Spider 80, which is actually better than both of mine, so you know we're doing it. And they joined right here. All right, I'm going to trade with them. Lava Mateo.
Mateo.
This is the first one, and oh my gosh, they have a lot of other good ones. Okay, trade! Alright, they're taking the Los Charlitos, and I'm also taking the Lava Chimpanzini Spiderini.
Chimpanzini spiderini.
This is perfect. Alright, we have leveled up. We now have a $1.9 million second Brainrot and a $700,000 Brainrot. We are still far away from the dragon, but you know what? We're making progress.
Eventually.
Alright, this person just joined me, and it looks like they're willing to trade their 800k tralala tralala for my Mateo.
Tralalelo tralala.
So I'm bringing this back over to the base, and you better take my Mateo and not my Spiderini. Okay, good. I'm locking on my base now. I do not trust it. But boom, W trade. This Rainbow Trala is a little bit better. Okay, there's been this fan who messaged me a lot, and they watched all of our videos. So they really want to trade, and they're willing to give me their Chimpanzini Spiderini right here. So I'm sending him my Trello Trala, and hopefully he takes this. We'll see. It has 2 mutations on it, which is pretty sick, and it makes $800,000 a second. Basically a secret, even though it's only a Brainrot God. Okay, the fan is here, and their name is literally Fulton was here. I think they're a bigger fan of Fulton than me, but it's fine. All right, let's see. Where is their Spiderini? It's in the machine. Oh gosh. They gotta take it. Oh, they took it out of the machine. Okay. All right, I gotta wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is he doing? What? Oh, he's taking my Rainbow Tralala. Okay. I gotta take his Spiderini now. Come on. If this guy doesn't scam me, this guy is an ultimate fan. Hopefully not. He could actually scam me right now if he wanted to, though. Oh gosh. He's coming after me. He's coming after me. Okay, wait. We're good. Now we have 2 Chimpanzini Spider 80s. He said, when will the video come out? Just gonna say soon. A few days. Shoutouts to Mad Boy. He is the GOAT. But we got $2 million a second Chimpanzini Spiderini style, which is definitely gonna do good. Okay, currently trying to work out a trade with this guy who has a ton of stuff. A Lavaca for 5.5 million a second. A Lavaquitas for 4.5 million a second. And this guy has a lot of Lavacas. Alright, we locked in on a trade. A $4.2 million a second Lavaca with 3 mutations. And if you look at this, that is actually better than what I have right now. Alright, we're getting this trade on. Let's go. Alright, he said second, 4 for this thing. Alright, we're taking this Lavaca right here. It's 3 mutations.
Saturno Saturnita.
You know, this thing is definitely sick. It's a Lava Lavaca too. Go. Alright, bet. $4.2 million a second. And I gotta wait for this guy to grab the second one. Just traded 2 spiders for this thing. I think we're feeling good. Okay, that's definitely better. Now it's time to screenshot that and send it to the other prospects. I'm sending this Lavaca message, and it's looking better. We got $4.2 million a second right here. The dragon secret is in reach. Okay, this person says they got an Agarini Lapalini, the new shovel secret, which makes $4.6 million a second. For my Lavaca, which makes $4.2 million a second. They're about to join my private server. All right, they're right here, and I don't think that they're actually scamming. All right, so I'm gonna take the shovel first. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually good. Okay, and they're taking my lava. Yo! They're also trading this Lavaca. So now we're gonna be at $5 million a second. Okay, this is a W. Now we're at $5.1 million a second in total. We're leveling up. Alright, we got a trade happening here for my Lavaca. We got this $2.2 million a second Piccione Machina. And this guy's letting me take first, which that means he's a W. I am so wary of scammers. This is taking so long. I've been doing this for like 5 hours. So, yeah. All right, bet. We now have a total of 6 million a second. So, we're making our way up. Okay, this person has a $6 million Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. I'm going to give them both of my secrets for that. Just into my private server, let's go. All right, both of these are disappearing. And check out this dude's base. Oh my gosh. He has some crazy Brainrots out here. But this is the one I'm looking at. The $6 million a second Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. All right, the trade is happening. He's taking my shovel, and I'm taking this thing. He's also taking this other Brainrot, so I'm gonna wait for him. But look at this, $6 million a second. We're leveling up. This is definitely a solid secret, but I'm hoping I could get maybe a secret down here, like a La Grande or a Chicleta Baclatera. I don't know, I just need something good. All right, and boom, it's been done. We now have to level this up. I feel the dragon, it's so close. We've got an upgrade on our Las Vaquitas Saturnitas, a 6.7 million a second one, when I have a $6 million a second one. Hopefully this is not a scammer. Oh my gosh. At this point, I don't know what to do. I cannot get scammed this far into the challenge. Not again. All right, they just joined up. Hello, sir. I will take Brainrot once gate opens. All right, guys. Come on. All right, I'm taking the Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. All right, boom. Now we've upgraded. We now have $6.7 million a second. All right, this was a W trade. Let's go on to the next one. All right, Liam right here says he's willing to give his gold La Grande for my lava Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. Liam, why do you need this thing?
I need it for my lava index, bro. I'm trying to get my lava done.
Wait, really? So you just...
Yeah.
You're just that rich you could give me this gold La Grande?
Yeah, of course.
La grande
Well,
combinazione.
don't mind if I do. Okay, wait, take it.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you, dude. Dude, I am still so far off from Dragon, but this is gonna definitely help me out. Now we're in La Grande territory, which is a little bit a ways from Dragon, but we'll get there soon. All right, we've leveled up to a gold La Grande Campanazione, and that is so overpowered. I think we can get like a full base of Brainrots for this. We just gotta figure out who to trade with. Guys, I think we might have a trade for the dragon finally. They sent this photo right here, the dragon cannelloni, which looks exactly like the one all the way down here. I only have a gold La Grande right now, but let's see what we can do. I'm setting them my private server. All right, the player just joined right here, and they have $159 trillion. Oh my gosh. Are you really gonna trade that? Wait, he said yes. Okay. All right, well, we're taking this dragon.
Dragon cannelloni.
Oh, this thing is absolutely insane. He's letting me take it first. What? Is he not gonna take my La Grande? Dude, I don't even care if I get scammed. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way I got this thing. It sells for $50 billion. Okay, I'm not gonna sell it. We finally got the dragon. You do not understand how long that just took me. But we did it. Please subscribe.